Good morning, brothers. Welcome to a special weekday edition of A Brown Bag Gentleman, and my name is Scott. Today it's Tuesday. It's about 5:45 in the morning. It's a work day. I'm working from home today, but I still want to put a shave on because that's what I do. So we're using Sterling's Executive Man soap and the Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements Adjustable Open Comb Razor. So that's what today's equipment is. So let's get started with that. It's a simpler weekday shave. So I'm not going to bowl lather. I'm going to lather right from my full size puck. Taking my Parker, what Badger knot is this? This is the silver tip Badger knot from Parker. 2 shakes and a squeeze. I've already drizzled a little bit of water in the soap. So we're going to go ahead and use that. We're going to start in with my swirling around here. Okay, that's 50 swirls. I'm going to add a little bit more water, so I'm just going to dip the tips in the sink water here. That'll be enough. Start another 50. There we go. And when I'm loading soap like this, so at this point I'm just loading the soap in. 100 swirls is all I do. And normally you'd see me, like, if I was finishing this in a bowl, I do another 150 in the bowl. We're going to go straight to the face after I wet it down here a little bit. Just for time, because I am running a few minutes late here to get started. So I'm just going to wet the face, and we're going to go ahead and start building lather on the face. So we're skipping the pre-wash with the Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements pre-shave cube today, which I sometimes do on a weekday. So we're just going to go ahead and start building this. I do prefer to use the pre-shave cube. I prefer that's a smoother shave when I do. But we don't always have time for that. This is going on quite well. Scent is still, this is a few years old, this puck with this, and it's just been sitting out. Right now, this is my daily driver. So it sits out without a lid on it. That's why I'm not afraid to go ahead and put some water in the container itself, because that's going to sit out and dry. And the lid basically doesn't go back on for the rest of the life of this soap, because it's my daily driver. So other than my weekend shave that you guys see where I'm showing you a sample, this is what I'm using right now until this is gone. And then I'll use something else because I got a ton of it. Alright, so that's good to get going. Right now I'm pre-warming the razor in the sink water. But I got to show you how this adjusts. It's adjustable. It goes on like a normal 3-piece razor. That's what it is. It's a 3-piece razor. Normal stuff, pins, all that normal stuff. But to adjust it, I put my thumb here on the end. You go up to a quarter of a turn. So I'm going to, it's a little tight here. There we go. And I'm going to go, there we go. Full quarter of a turn means full. You've opened up the gap here. So that's the full aggressiveness that this was intended to do. So that's what I'm doing. The full aggressiveness for this. And here we go. Pass 1 with the grade. Going nicely. There we go. Aggressiveness, it's reaching medium when it's fully open like this. When it's fully closed, it's mild. So don't let that aggressive looks from the open comb top there fool you. It's quite a gentle razor. It's very nice that way. And it's got some heft to it too. The metal handle and everything. It's definitely got some heft. It's maybe not 100 grams, but it's in a ballpark. It is. In fact, it might be. I didn't look first. I just know I wanted to get out a video for you guys, so I didn't do this one this weekend. Well, I did actually. I recorded one, but it didn't come out well, so I didn't use it. Sinuses were flaring and everything else. I was, having this sinus issues, and yeah, and then I shut it down early before I finished my ending and all that. So I said, "Oh, the heck with that." And so I decided to try another one here on a weekday. You guys tend to like the weekday shaves. Now that first pass was not as smooth as it could have been. If I had pre-shaved or pre-conditioned the facial hair, it would have been a little smoother. It would have been. But by pass 2 here, it should be coming around. Pass 2, of course, is across the grain. Oh, and I didn't turn on my light here. Let's see if you see the difference. I'm going to turn my light on. There we go. I just turned on my camera light. Oh, a couple of spots there I got myself. Go easy. So yeah, I've got it on a full aggressive setting, which is more like toward medium here with a full aggressive setting. Do I want to mild it up a little bit here? I'm not on pass 2. No, I don't. I might pack for pass 3. What the heck? Just to show you that we can. Underneath the nose. That side's good. Oh, one spot right there. And it's gone. There we go. So for giggles, let's mild it up there a little bit. So put it out to the full quarter, and I'm going to come back just a quarter of a turn. So now it's only open a quarter. Okay, that's all rinsed off. Start building. And of course, you just use the paintbrush method here for painting on the leather. I'm not going to do this too much because it is a weekday. And I want to get going. I don't want to be too much after 6 before I turn on my computer. I like to get in a little early and get things caught up here, emails, what have you, before I start my day, really, before the phone starts ringing. And you notice too, yeah, I do not go against the grain here. I do a little bit of cross on the chin, but I don't really go against the grain per se here because it's a tender area for me, so I tend not to do that. Same on the mustache area. I don't really go up too often. I did actually, my video that I'm not going to show you is that I did on was it Sunday when I recorded that one, go against the grain on the underneath the nose here, but it's not a comfortable thing for me to do, so I tend not to like to do that. That side's good. Okay. What do you guys do for work? I think I mentioned before, I'm in international logistics for medical supplies and medicines, what have you. That's what I do. And I'm on the early shift. My shift normally starts at 7. I'm usually in early. And yes, we still have the privilege of working from home several days a week. So yes, I like to enjoy that as well. I like the variety of it, I'll put it that way. All right, let me pause and wash up. I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. Just washed up with a warm washcloth. Turning on the cold water in the sink here. I like to get a couple of splashes. Cold water. There we go, a couple of splashes. Wet the alum stick. There we go. Let's start with this. The neck should see a little sting right here. Yeah, both sides of the Adam's apple, I can tell, were a little rougher. This is the side that had a couple of drops of blood, and making sure that'll stop up, and that's what this is for. Stinging right high on the cheek there, and one little spot of sting right there. But on this side, one little slight spot right there. Slight. So nothing horrible. But this sting's a lot less than going straight to an alcohol-based aftershave, I can tell you that. Now that I put the alcohol-based aftershave on afterwards, we won't sting near as much. Okay. Trying to make a little time here. There we go. Let's put on some aftershave. It's a complimentary, so it's a different brand. This is Razorock, which is from Italian Barber out of Canada. This is their version of the Creative Inches, which is what the Sterling's Executive Mint is. It's their version of Creative Inches. So mixing a couple of slightly different scents, but on the same vein. Nice generous amount. There we go. Yes, feeling good. There we go. Feel good. Smelling good. Nice clean shave here. So I have any video conferences today. I'll look professional. So yeah, there we go. Nice shave here on a Tuesday morning, bright and early. So hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe, and go with God.